So social fitness, is a title of chapter 4 of the book, and it's keeping your relationship in good shape. Just like physical fitness is keeping your body in good shape. Spiritual fitness is keeping your spirit in good shape. Mental fitness is keeping your mind in good shape. That's important to me. I was just sharing with some friends the other day. It's keeping a mind in the right shape is important, especially in the time of peace. Because if your mind is not in the right state in a time of peace, when calamity eats you, it's easy for you to go into depression. When your mind is not in the right shape, you are in a place that is called pre-depression. Just like we say pre-diabetic. If your numbers are close, you're not yet there, but you're close. We call it pre-diabetic, right? You could avoid being on medication for life if only you do the right things. If you don't enter into that bracket, right? The same way some people are pre-depression. They have a tendency. One small thing that goes wrong in their life, they just go into depression because their mind is not in a good shape. Right? They don't have control of their mind. Their mind is bordered by 1,001 things. Right? They're not living in the moment. They have distractions in their life. Right? They have fears, anxieties. They have unsettled matter in their life. So all it takes is one small thing will happen like this, they go into depression. Right? And that's what Jesus was saying. When he was teaching on the mount, he said, anyone that will follow these principles that I'm teaching you, anyone that will follow these principles that I'm teaching here will be like one who has built his house upon the rock. And when the storms of life will come, right, those storms will try that house, but that house will not fall because it's built on solid rock. The solid rock are the principles that Jesus taught us. They are the laws. They are the laws, the principles, the instructions. If we follow those instructions, if we live by those principles, if we live by those laws, our life will be solid. It doesn't matter the storm of life. It doesn't matter the trouble of life. Right? The troubles will be outside, but it will not get inside of us. It will not get inside of us. We'll have peace in the middle of the storm. Right? Our peace will not be stolen. If we live by those principles, if we are guided by those principles, then our mind will be in shape. Our spirit will be in shape. Our emotions will be in shape. Right? The same thing, all this we're talking about relationship. If we live by them, then irrespective of where we find ourselves, whether we're taken to the hands of the herd, wherever we find ourselves, we'll be stable socially. Irrespective of where they take you to, that you don't know anybody there, it'll be easy for you to break the ice. You'll make new friends. You'll break the ice. You'll make new friends. If you are socially fit, then it doesn't matter where you find yourself. You can break the ice, right? If you go to Iceland, you'll make friends with the Eskimos or whoever, Alaska, wherever you meet people, right? It doesn't matter the color of your skin. It doesn't matter your gender. When you're socially fit, it's easy for you to make friends with any gender, whether it's men, women, right? You make friends with whether it's black, red, whatever color, right? When you're socially fit, then you are not suddenly thrown into turmoil because something has changed. But when you're not socially fit, they move you from your stabilizing environment to a strange place. Just go into depression. Easy. You go into loneliness. You go into loneliness. You enter into loneliness if you're not socially fit, right? So it's up to us, right? When the best time to prepare is always in the time of peace. Best time to prepare for war is the time of peace, right? The best time to prepare your body is when you're young, when you don't have any ailment at all, right? Not when your body starts breaking down, right? It's to prepare, get your body in shape. It's easier to keep a trajectory, when there's nothing going wrong, than when something has started breaking down. Then you're catching up, you're playing catch up, right?